from a European, I don't know your true ethnicity, from your experience, you dated a plethora of women. Which woman treats you the best?
I dated 4 different races.
No, I'm just saying,
yeah,
4 different
you're
races.
making it sound like a Magic Johnson.
No, I don't want you to be Magic.
I got 99.9 problems. This is where we sit down and talk about 99.9 problems. And we ain't scared to talk about them. We got 99.9. Yeah, 99.9. Yeah, 99.9. Yeah, 99.9. Yeah.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back again to another edition of 99.9 Promise Podcast. As you guys already know, always airing over the digital airways of YouTube. To everyone who has been subscribing, thank you guys so much for keeping up with our amazing podcast right here. And to all our new subscribers, and to anyone watching this for the first time, guys, come on, go ahead and subscribe. Hit the notification bell to stay updated with all our new upcoming episodes. For I am a man who needs no introduction. At my far right, as you guys already know, always with my delectable, drop-dead gorgeous, ebony skin, dazzling eyes.
Hello.
By the special grace of God, wife material.
Hello.
A woman of God, Edina, my co-host.
Hi, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, to my immediate left, we got a king. He's returning back from the dead, back from the previous episode, which was so amazing, which you guys saw him. He got a mind of his own. Ladies and gentlemen, he's a tech genius. He's specified in video editing, video producing, whatever thing you got him going on, he can hook you up. Ladies and gentlemen, he's at the top of the food chain. As you guys see, he's a light skin. Welcome, our host.
The food chain is crazy.
No, our guest for today, Haku.
Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate
All right,
y'all.
last but not the least, I don't want to say white. That's going to sound racist. My Caucasian brother. He's an artist. You guys go stream his music. Follow him everywhere on Instagram. We're going to have it below there.
Blake.
He's a fine-ass looking dude, as you can see him right there. He's a king, a confident man, and he's a man who doesn't need to say many words. He says one thing, and he said it 100. Ladies and gentlemen, our artist, Blake Shepherd in the building, man.
Wow.
Welcome to the show, brother. Yeah, I mean,
that was a hell of an introduction.
Yeah,
that might be the best
like I always
podcast introduction I've gotten.
Like I always do it, man.
Wow.
You know,
So
I always
if I only
say,
say 99 things, when I say one thing, it'll be a disappointment? Okay.
I mean, like I always say, right? I'm probably going to introduce Jesus when he comes. The bad thing is I don't know when that is going to be. But anyway, let's have an amazing episode. Guys, come on. If you're watching this, man, you got to stay till the end because this is going to be as engaging and as sweet as the last one. Guys, I just want to get you guys this idea, man, because, you know, this is a dating podcast. And, of course, we also support other businesses and other, entrepreneurs out there all over the city, anywhere in the United States. If you haven't following, or if you're not following yet, guys, come on, go follow Blake Shepherd, man. He's our artist in town. Go follow him everywhere. Stream his music. See how amazing and good it is, you know. So, guys, this one is I'm going to start from the lady of the day first, okay? Do you guys believe in soulmates or not?
Define soulmate.
Edina, can you define soulmate first?
Non-biblically.
I use my Jesus anywhere I go.
Damn.
I use him anywhere I go, okay? But honestly, I don't know the definition of a soulmate.
I think you do.
I actually like the honesty.
No,
Most
I
people would
actually
have been like,
don't.
well, no.
Most girls know the definition of a soulmate, you know?
No, we know what a soul tie is, though.
What's that?
Okay, what's a soul?
What's the soul tie?
A soul tie is someone that you're connected with because you guys, you're connected with that person.
So
You spend a
can
lot
we
of
call
time
that
with
lust?
them. No, you can have a soul tie with a place too. So it's not necessarily like.
this one, in this context, we're talking
Sexual.
about people.
Oh yeah, if you have a soul tie with an individual, with a man, particularly, that means you guys have.
Well, but soul ties could be between
Two
friends
became
too,
one.
right?
For real?
Yeah, soul tie can
Yeah.
be friends too. Yeah,
But now we're talking about...
we're talking about dating.
Yeah.
You do?
I do got
I
female
don't.
friends. I mean, so these friends, right? They're friends who I've known a long time, and they got their boyfriends too. But if a girl who's single, I don't think we can be friends. No way.
I have a female associate. So.
I'm single
We're not friends.
and we're friends. He's my brother in Christ. I don't know what
No,
he's talking
I'm not your
about.
brother.
He
I'm
hates
not
that.
your
You
brother.
see, he's my brother in Christ.
Hold on. Hold on. For the purpose of the panel, can you define soulmate so we can
Anyway,
discuss that?
a soulmate, right, is so a soulmate is like, for example, I don't believe in it,
Okay.
but I'm defining it for the world. out
Someone
here.
that's meant to be for you, right?
What the world
Does that
out
mean
here
one
sees.
person?
So-
Does that mean it's
so-
that person and nobody else? Okay.
So a soulmate, right, is usually between a man and a woman. I know for the purpose of the world, there's other genders out there, but we're talking between man and a woman, right? So it's two people who actually connect physically, emotionally, and spiritually in the sense that their views, their beliefs, everything they have in common tie a lot in the sense that in this context, they're in a relationship, right? So they have a lot of things in common. They have a lot of beliefs, and they love each other to a certain extent that they can go, to the extreme for each other.
Can I read the
You're right.
definition?
And in some situations, right, they always find a way back to each other, no matter what.
Yeah, okay. It says on Google, a soulmate is a person with whom you share a deep, natural
Google that, though.
attraction.
Yeah.
Yeah. Often characterized by profound trust, mutual understanding.
Yeah.
I got
The-
a few.
You got a few of them? Yeah. Usually in sexual, well, not sexual,
Yeah,
but
usually
in
sexual.
romantic term, it means
It's-
the
it's-
one.
yeah.
But
It's-
a
yeah.
soulmate can also be friendship.
Well, yeah, of
Best
course.
friends.
But 90% of the time is romantic or sexual. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I got a couple.
So do you guys believe that exists? Like you just meet someone and think they're your soulmate?
No. All the time.
We got several frameworks going here. Okay. So, like, if we're talking about a soulmate in the sense that it's this one person, this singular person, no other person in the world that is like that, where you share this emotional, spiritual commonality, I don't think there's just one. I think there's people that you meet that you have an extended emotional relationship with that's of an insane depth, right? And they're really hard to find. But is there only one of those people? You might only meet one in your lifetime. I think some people never meet that
You
person.
think there's like 3 opportunities? So I'll say
Depends
like,
on who you are. You
So-
might have 3 opportunities. You might have 0.
yeah, and I get it. So even with that, right? So I always say like, even when I try to tell young men, when you're dating a woman, don't let women treat you like an option. Options are things that get chose between. An opportunity is something's presented.
That's right.
I'm an opportunity.
Yeah.
So I think that you possibly, man or woman, have the opportunity to possibly see good love maybe 3 times if you're lucky.
That's right.
If you're lucky. So you may get one when you're young and you fuck that up because you're naive. You're immature.
Yeah.
You're ignorant.
Yeah.
You can't really do nothing. You possibly will get one where you're not ready and then you do stupid shit. And then the last one, you're just arrogant.
Yeah.
You believe that you possibly deserve better, this and that,
Yeah.
and now you're just self-sabotaging. So I think that, like, realistically, you probably only get 3 people in your life that fuck with you.
Yeah, to really top
And-
that. I
And that- if you
remember
get more, you're
growing
lucky.
up, like older people used to tell us that you're gonna find 3 people in this life. One is just childish, just like what you're saying, like just a childish love. Like let's say it happens in middle school, high school, and then another will be the intense, where you're like, for us women, that's how they would tell us, like an intense one is probably like you guys will go through abuse in that relationship.
Damn.
And it's just toxic, and then the last
How's
one
it
will
gotta
be
go
the
to
one
there?
that you actually marry, because now you have learned through those 2.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know if that makes, I don't know if that's realistic, but
Think about that, Blake. Do you, like me personally, I don't think that I gotta go through like physical trauma
I
with
think
my
she was
woman.
just using
no,
that.
I'm
no,
just,
no,
yeah, I'm
she's
just
being
using that, yeah.
No, but
yeah.
I hear a lot of women say that, and I think that that's very unfortunate.
Oh,
I
yeah,
think,
for
I
sure.
think that going through traumatic experiences of things like violence and or infidelity, I'm not based on the relationship. Oh, we've been through things. We're gonna, like, what? Because we've been fucking around and beating on each other. That's not shit. You know what I want to work through? Us being hungry.
That's right.
Us being, figuring out. Oh, we're gonna be loyal. Like, oh, when we both don't have it, and then we get it, and then after we maintain it, that we're still the same.
But you know,
that's what I want to.
there's some women who see that as true love, right? That's like
Yeah.
soulmates, because
Yeah, that's
like
crazy.
they're like a toxic environment, and so much that they don't want to leave. You ever met a girl who says, "Oh, she left a toxic relationship"? Have you ever asked her how long she was in it? Probably 2, 3, 4, 5 years. But you stayed with that nigga who was beating you up. You stayed for 5 good fucking years before you realized that, okay, it was a toxic relationship and then you had to leave. What made you stay beyond 1 year?
The dick.
Because that
That's
goes 2
hard.
ways, though. That goes both ways. First of all, if you're in a toxic relationship, a lot of the times the toxicity goes both ways. because I've dated girls that have come out of toxic relationships and they hold on to a lot of those toxic habits, even though they were the one that was being beaten on. Because it's not like a toxic relationship is not just this guy hits me, right? There's verbal abuse, there's all this manipulation and everything, right? And then like if they meet somebody who's not in those patterns, they all of a sudden got to take a step back. They got to be like, holy shit, who have I been conditioned to? You know what I'm saying? So when you say stuff like, oh, like, why did you stay and all that? Well, part of it is like the rarity of it, right? They're thinking, oh, this person's going to get better, da-da-da-da, because they do truly love them. It's not somebody beating you at face value. If I walk down the street and somebody starts beating my ass, like, I'm probably not going to want to date them.
Of course.
There's more to it than that. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like most of them stay in there with the hope that, oh, this guy is going to change.
Yeah.
No, the
And
most,
that's what love do.
Yeah.
Love is
No,
The thing is,
blind.
women like to like try to change a nigga.
no, it's because they abuse themselves. Like, even when I see men, like, I only get like, y'all my homies, y'all got 2 times to talk to me about your women problems. The first time I'm like, all right, bro, do you need me to just sit here and let you vent? So that means I'm gonna be quiet. And if you say you just want me to listen, all right, I'm gonna give you the time frame I got. I got 30 minutes. Second time you want to talk about it, now we got to have a conversation. So how long you want to do that? We're gonna have a 30-minute conversation, so 15 minutes apiece. Third time, shut the fuck up. I'm not listening to you bitch to me about a woman you pursued and you're eating her pussy. I'm not listening to you. That's right. Shut the fuck up. Like, you shouldn't have did that. Now, did she pursue you? Is she opening your doors? Is she courting you? Shut the fuck up. Like, I get it. It's fucked up, but you decided to do that. That's right. Shut up.
I feel like you men are too harsh on yourself. Because it's like, if my friend is coming to me and telling me about a situation, I'm going to clearly, like, I will still give him an advice, but I'm not going to just shut them out. And I feel like that's why you all go through mental issues.
So, do you know the reason why we go through that? Because trust me, more often than not, right? If you vent to open up to a girl, they're gonna use that against you anyway, right?
Not the right one.
So look, here's the thing, right? And I even advise guys out there: if you're going through trauma and you're going through shit, don't even tell your girl. Go talk to a man. I'm serious, because go talk to a man. Like, because women go through a lot out here, you know, and more often than not, men don't open up that much like women. You understand what I mean? Mm-hmm. And then they die with it, like they die within them, right? And they don't let it out. But the easiest way to like let go of some of those trauma and shit is to talk to another man. Open up, get advice.
But okay,
because
when it says become one, we're not just talking about sex. We're talking about how you're feeling. Like, I, as a woman, like, I'm here for you. Like, talk to me. Like, just talk to me about things. Because how am I going to be there and cater for you if I don't know the things that you're going through?
I've seen a woman, right, who's been beaten on for years. She's been abused, right? But I've told her, like, leave that relationship. They're not even married yet. Oh my God. And then she's like, oh no, we love each other. Oh, he's my soulmate. Oh, like, he does me this, buys me stuff. Like, what the fuck?
You heard what you said last one? That was the most important thing.
Yeah, why do you, like, okay, they say.
Not every woman is materialistic, sir.
I mean,
51%.
No, not just 51.
No, I just say majority. No,
80.
No. You say when you do 51, it just shuts shit up. It's majority.
I'm gonna say, of course, there's always exceptions. Yeah. Anyway, but of course, we all agree that there's no such thing as soulmates.
No, me personally, I do. I'm a collector of souls, like Spawn.
Who are you?
But no, what I mean by that,
Okay,
like,
Blake, do you believe
I'm
that?
gonna let Blake go.
Do you believe in soulmates?
In the way I said it earlier,
Yeah.
like there's this one person that you're meant to be with absolutely and nobody else. No, because I think that's just emotional depth. And if you find, if you have an extensive dating history, like there's a possibility you find 2 of those people or 3 of those people.
Would you take 2 at a time? Like not in a sexual way.
Oh
like,
my days.
Do you think that you could like be in a position like so? Because I've actually, only reason I'm a polygynist, it wasn't like because of me.
Yeah.
I've always had multiple women. I always told women the truth.
That's right.
But
Even in
I
high
had the
school?
opportunity. Yeah.
That's the worst.
Like college.
I mean,
college.
actually, high school and
Can I
college-
answer the question I think you're going to ask?
Yeah, go ahead.
Which is how that affects like your view of polygamy essentially?
No. I was saying like the fact that you believe that you possibly could love more than one person, and someone could be a more than one soulmate. Do you believe that as a man that you could possibly put yourself in position, or this outside of you, to have two women that you are
I
with?
want to hear this.
I
one
could
too.
possibly eat 5 desserts every night, and I could possibly have 5 jobs to go to every day. That doesn't mean I should do those things. You know what I'm saying? And in my experience, like, the amount of depth I would like to have with a woman is not something that should be tainted emotionally by another person. Like, I get that polygamy is more popular nowadays, and like, I respect the people that do that, and I hope, you know, they can establish those boundaries to make that successful. But for me personally, if God forbid if I was in a relationship where this woman was going between me and another man, right, and it was incredibly unclear as to what was going on there, if I'm trying to, you know, be with that woman and, you know, mediate her emotionally, right, that message is being tainted by another man. You know what I'm saying? Because my guidance, my masculine guidance as a man can be one thing. And then if she's talking to another dude about that, this is where, like, boundaries with friends are important with men more than it is with women. Because if you have a guy that's like a really good friend, right, and then you have your long-term boyfriend, who are you going to for what advice, right? Because that long-term male friend you might have known for a long time, and he might be playing the game fine. Like, he might, you know, be there for good reasons, right? Well, no, I actually meant, like, he just wants to be your friend, right? Maybe he's got a girlfriend, right? But if he's telling you one thing and guiding you one way, and your boyfriend is telling you something else, that causes a lot of confusion for you,
It does,
right?
yeah.
While in the moment it might seem, hey, I got these 2 great supportive people in my life. In reality, you're confusing yourself, and then maybe you're not taking enough time to yourself to figure out what you actually want to do. So there's like a lot of dimensions there. But to answer your question, like, in fully, I don't believe in doing that for myself, because I want to have that exclusive depth with one woman.
Blake,
And I don't want to do all that extra work.
cookie?
Huh?
A cookie from McDonald's. I got you.
All right.
Okay.
So, feed you McDonald's bullshit. You should have baked
okay.
it.
So you agree that so you agree that, like, the soulmate thing just goes with 1 or 2 persons in your lifetime.
I'm saying it's rare, and
It's
if you
rare,
do
yeah,
get it,
yeah.
like, you should try to invest in it.
You should cherish
but
it,
within
right.
your own boundaries,
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah, don't mess it up. That's
Yeah,
right. Because, like he said earlier, right, it's not, like, the soulmate thing is not just about romantic relationships. It's about friendships too. Trust me, as we grow older, right, you know, like, the more you get older, like, the more you lose genuine people in your life, you know, like, the friends you have, like, that are really genuine and really invested in you and really happy for you, it gets rare to see that, right? Especially when you get successful, some people might be leeching off of you. They don't just be there for the money either, you know, like, trying to see what they can get from you. They're not really genuine, so it ties everywhere. Anyway, next question, right? I was having a conversation with this girl, not girl, this lady. She's probably in her late 40s. And she told me that when she finds, it was her opinion. I just want to lay it out here. Let's have a conversation about it. She said when she sees a black man settling down with a white girl, she sees it like the man is not being accountable, or he doesn't want to, like, you know, face black women or take care of like responsibilities and stuff. And then when he sees a black girl settling down with a white dude, she sees like she's tired, you know, like she's been through tough relationships and the black guys are mistreating her and stuff like that, you know. So I want to get you guys' opinion on this. Do you guys think that?
Is that my question?
No, I mean, I kind of want to hear from her.
Everybody,
I kind of
everybody.
hear from her, because, like, me personally, people probably going to think my opinion is going to be, you're not going to probably think that I'm about to say what I'm about to say.
Yeah, this for everybody. Because do you? Because do you understand what she said?
Yeah, and I get that. And I think it's bullshit.
What's your opinion on this?
I think maybe she's been through some, I don't know, but from my experience, I have dated outside of my, you know, outside of my race, and I loved it. To be honest,
So
I can't lie.
Did the white guy actually treat you better?
Oh, he did.
Better than a black guy?
Better though. No.
Okay, so
I can't. There's no. He did
a
good.
good man,
He was
regardless of what he was.
emotionally stable.
Okay.
He spoke up.
Okay.
Very mature. Like, for some reason, I feel like, not to let me not even say that, because I don't want you all to be out here. But I feel like
Yeah.
Let me shut up. Let me shut up.
Okay. So what was the difference, right, between him and being with a black guy?
I'm just a guy.
What was the difference?
I think for me it's a bit different because the white guy actually dated, like we were boyfriend and girlfriend. I don't think I've ever dated who was I?
Don't say that on camera.
I lied. I have. But I'll say the difference between dating a white man and dating a black man, I don't really see the difference, honestly. I think now I'm grown to be myself and to be mature and to be the woman that any man will want in their life. But back then I would say that I wasn't. And if you ask me this question back then, I would say like the white boy that I was with was more mature than the black guy that I dated after him. So yeah.
All right.
Elaborate on that maturity.
He's more emotionally there. Like they don't like get mad so easy. Like they really they will sit you down like, hey honey, like are we good? Is everything good? Like they're more like I feel like black men, you guys are too. You guys are pumpers.
No.
Like
so they didn't dismiss emotions.
Yeah, they didn't dismiss emotions, and they're very open. Huh? How far that got him? 2 years actually.
Are you sure?
Yeah, 2 years.
Wait, was it on and off or straight 2 years?
The on and off was with me though.
No. Like, were you on and off with him? Or was
I was on and off with him.
Okay, exactly. So I wouldn't say you were. That was a serious relationship, right?
No, it was.
It was in high school.
Oh. Okay. So Blake,
We're here.
what do you think about this?
First of all. No, in all honesty, like, obviously, I don't have the cultural backing and history to understand all of that dynamic.
Have you dated
Also, obviously, I did not grow up in a black household. Okay?
But let's say you dating a black woman. Have you dated a black woman before?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Seriously?
so you are.
So let us know, right? What was the difference?
Yeah, so what is the question then? In that context?
So it's not a question. It's kind of like a stereotype. She said that when she sees a black man with a white girl,
Yeah.
it's because he's like avoiding the responsibilities of being with a black girl and stuff like that. But when she sees a black girl with a white man, it's because she's been through like a rough patch with black guys who've treated her bad, and then she sees like she's just tired, and then she's gone for the white guy. Why do you think that is? Or do you think, okay, or anyway, in other words, what was the difference with being a black girl and a white girl?
So, which one do you? I'll answer the second question first.
Yeah.
Okay.
I never been on a white girl.
I would say there's differences culturally with every woman you date, because I've dated white women, I've dated Latino women, I've dated Asian women, I've also dated black women, right? And there's all these different cultural nuances based off of. I don't know. I figured it out.
He's a musician. What else can you expect?
And there's all these little cultural nuances based off of what you would expect from that household. Like the women I've dated that come from a very stable white suburban household, there's a lot of I guess trust, and there's a lot of maybe shallow romantic behavior because the stakes aren't as high.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not used to shallow romantic behavior. What's that mean?
Yeah, what's that
So
word?
you could say in all relationships there's an amount of depth, right?
Yep.
Most people want depth in the relationship. That's
right.
the connection you feel,
Yep.
right? But like, if you come from a household that's well off to any extent, even if you're just middle class, right? The stakes of things aren't usually that high, especially if your parents have a stable marriage,
That's
right? You don't witness these crazy dynamics of like fighting over money and alcoholism and all these other things, right? Whereas like this one girl who's Asian that I dated, she had more traditional, you go to school, you have to be this top of your class, and everything is very tense. You know what I'm saying? And so like when you date a woman like that, you are also dealing with all the emotional backlog from her childhood. And you have to understand that.
So you're saying the emotional part of, like, they're not really that emotional in that situation. Is that what you're saying?
Say that one more time.
I don't think he said that.
Are you saying they're
he's
not?
saying they're
so-
more.
It's just different.
Okay. I mean,
There's just different obstacles.
Okay.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
From your experience, because I'm a Nigerian Yoruba man. From a European, I don't know your true ethnicity. From your experience, you dated a plethora of women. Which woman treats you the best?
I dated 4 different races.
No, I'm just
but
saying,
yeah,
4 different
you're
races.
making it sound like a Magic Johnson.
No, I don't want you to be magic.
Yeah,
I wish that upon nobody. But so do white women, possibly European white women, Caucasian women treat you the best? Latino women, Asian women, African women, who treat you the best? Which one? What kind of sort? If you was to, have your preferred woman, what woman that you have dated has treated you the best?
I think the best way to phrase that is based off of my understanding of love and romance that I've cultivated through my life. I typically, based off of the white women I've dated, I have more emotional depth than the typical white person, based off of my experiences growing up and my what was shown to me as what love is and how to take care of a woman or be there for a woman. So a lot of the relationships I've had with white women, they feel shallow to me, just because of where that cultural level is.
So what you mean by that? I never heard that answer before ever in my life.
So let me finish though. That's only the first half.
Okay.
So then there's and again, I haven't dated enough women to say this is concrete fact, right? I could change my opinion in 2 years.
Of course.
Right? Yeah. But women that are from Asian or Latino households, right? Typically the cultural impact and the amount of emotional depth that they have is more akin to mine. I would say, if a black woman is more trusting, I can build a relationship with them too.
That's right.
But the obstacles are definitely there.
Yep.
And
Talk yo shit. The fuck I want
and that's why there's a lot of discourse with my African American friends, right, about relationships, because obviously they're tougher and they come from households where love was tougher. There was these obstacles that they witnessed, right? And then they carry that in their personal life because that's all they know, right? So
what they say, clock it.
No, Blake, actually, you're not wrong at all. Because I feel all of my relationship have been not trusting the men at all, because even in the church, they would tell you to always keep your guard up. Why do you always have to tell me to keep my guard up when it comes to dating? So it's wow, you're actually saying some facts.
So do you feel do you feel with that way you've self-sabotaged lots of your relationships?
I think I have 100%. I'm a woman that's grown enough to know. I have.
On the what is it? The
I really have.
Thank God.
So with that, right? Do you think now going forward you're gonna see things differently? Or you're still gonna
How you gonna say? Actually,
you're still gonna be not trusting
No, I think now I'm just that's one of my prayers point with God, for me to just trust any man that he brings me, because it's just why do I not, why do I have to bring mistrust in anyone's it's just so much for a man, because you guys said something in the last podcast about respect. I think trust and respect goes hand to hand.
Of course.
So I'm definitely learning.
So what's your point of view on this? You've been with white girls, right? So
I've only been intimate
with white girls. Okay, so you haven't dated them on an emotional level.
No. And I believe that they are possibly good women.
Okay.
I believe that they can have good morality, accountability, and character. Okay. But with the political, social climate and of the world right now in America, in my personal opinion, I think that it would be most advantageous, because I know God is going to hit me with karma, and I'm going to name my daughter Karma. Peace be upon me. And for me personally,
this is
right,
Nigeria, man.
I would just want my daughter. So any woman I have a child with, right, if he happened to turn out to be a male, I can raise you as an African American man. Yeah. I can teach you things as a man and or as an African man. A Caucasian woman, a Latino woman, an Asian woman will never be able to teach, in my opinion. As of right now, where the state is at, how my little girl can grow up and be a black woman. They can teach them to be a good woman.
Nice.
but they can't teach them to be a black woman right now, and that's the only reason. Other than that, yeah, I just.
So
Wait, I have a question for Aku. Have you, since you date multiple people, do you love all of them?
Yes, I love all y'all.
So like, how do you know that you actually love them? How come you can't just pick one?
And the reason I was like, it's not even just pick one. Like I said, my opportunity, I had 2 women that actually chose me. I like being chose. I'm a man that I've had my pick of the litter. But I understand what it's like when a woman wants to invest in you. But even there's some women that even in my past that saw my lifestyle and they wanted my woman for more physical reasons. I don't solicit my woman to me, and I will never solicit my woman to another woman and or man or monetary materialistic value. When I had 2 women love me, present me with the opportunity to love them, and then they trusted me to possibly usher and or lead us in a relationship outside of the bedroom and in the household, that's when I knew that I had a different opportunity. It wasn't, I can just have sex. I had more threesomes and foursomes while I was single.
Awesome.
So wait. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Do these women know about each other?
Yes, ma'am, and they call each other and they hang out.
Oh,
all the
really?
time. Yes, ma'am.
They're very strong.
That's what you do when you're at the top of the food chain.
They're very
know,
strong.
Or just being honest.
Yeah, so out here, right?
Like, don't listen to this man. No.
Yeah, so out here, white guys at the top of the food chain, light skins and then black, so light skins and then black guys.
Don't ever do my dark skins, please.
Hey, that's a fact. White guys at the top of the food
There's
chain,
no fact.
light skinned niggas, black niggas, and then you got Mexicans,
Not my black
and
kings.
Asians, and
Not my black kings.
Anyway, here's my take on this. Right, I've never been with a white girl, and of course, if any of my sons ever want to be with a white girl, I mean, I don't know. When I get to that bridge, I'm gonna cross it. But here's my take. I believe that most guys, as you can see, in America, who settle down with white girls on a large scale are athletes. You could bear with me, right? Or artists, right? Because on a large scale, NBA players, NFL, MLB, all the sports, they settle with white girls, and they do that because, to some extent, right? No shade to our black girls. I love you all. And of course, I've only
Look at me too. I'm black.
I've only ever wanted to settle down with a black girl. But I'm just gonna say this. The black girls who settle down with those artists, at some point they get a divorce and get half of their shit.
Damn.
Not every one of them.
Of course, in everything there's an exception. That's what I'm saying. Majority of them, they don't support or build those men. Because they're attained that level. They're millionaires. Those people make millions of dollars. So you see most of this black guys settling down with white girls because the white girls are gonna support you. They're gonna build with you. They're gonna be able to like hold your home.
I gotta keep it a beam,
You understand
bro.
what I mean?
I'm gonna finish that.
Exactly. On the other hand, right? The other people who settle down with mixed races is the environment. Like you mentioned, you grew up in an all white neighborhood, right? And of course, if you grew up in like a mixed neighborhood with black people around, your mindset is gonna be different. You might end up settling down with a black woman. You understand? So I feel like it's about the neighborhood which you were raised, right? And then the ideas which you grew up in. That's it. Besides that, the money value ties a lot.
I mean, even with that, and peace be upon your perspective, that's propaganda.
Yeah.
This is just a statistical fact. 85% of black men that make over $100,000 a year are married to black women.
True. Yes,
So
yes,
that's just a fact. 80% of all black people that are married between each other. That's almost statistically across the board.
Yeah.
That's not racism. It's not anything. Latino, Mexican, Spanish, Argentinian, any national group.
Yeah.
Typically, 75 to 80% of the time is married to themselves. Men that are most prominently making money. As if you're a colored man, you're normally married to a black woman. Now, this is where I go to some of the social political things.
What about the millions?
The millions, it's all the same. After 100,000, it's all the same because most men, just black men in general, 6% of us make 100,000. I make $49,995.95 a year. If the IRS is listening, I don't got it.
Bro, you don't gotta say that out there.
No, I'm going to. I don't got it. So, trust me. But what I'm saying is, even with that, most of those times where people are saying that 6% doesn't even account for men that like men.
That's right.
So, it's just like it's less than that. And then just anybody that makes that $100,000 a year just in general after taxes is less than 5%. And then after that, they would have to like you, then be faithful. You be attracted to them, they be attracted to you. That's less than 1%. Most of y'all are fucking delusional.
So I got 2 questions I want us to get into, right? Before we get to the second one. The second one is gonna tie with the first. All right. With the first question, the second one is gonna blow you guys' minds off. But the first one is, why do you guys think men and women lie about their body count?
Oh my God. Who wants to go first? I know the answer.
Is there a different pretext to that? Like, are you trying to say like men lie for a certain reason and women lie for a different reason?
Yes.
I think
Just
so,
say why they lie.
yeah.
I mean,
think
so why do you think men and women lie about their body counts? But trust me, women lie more about it. But men lie too. Why do you think that?
It's because it's the basic
Wait,
social
tell us the truth.
understanding of if a man has been with a bunch of women, he's celebrated, and if a woman has been with a bunch of men, then she's considered crazy and
That's right.
she doesn't know what she wants.
That's right.
So
Okay.
just
She
all these
want,
people.
alright. She wants some
it's-
cock. That's what she wants.
Yeah.
So you agree with him? In that?
I mean, me personally, the reason why normally a man will lie about his body count, we inflate our body count to show that our value. Normally, a man, we typically get, poom poom with respectfully, if it's offered. No man on this fucking earth can tell me that you just get women that just want to fuck you. You're a fucking liar.
That's right.
You get the opportunity to get some poom poom because she gives it to you. And I don't care how tall you are, how rich you are. It doesn't fucking matter. If she don't want to fuck, you don't get the opportunity to fuck, or you're a predator.
That's right.
Other than that, women don't want to admit that they've given up poom poom for a few reasons. The first reason is because, like I said, rule number 0, no woman wants to be considered a hoe no matter what she does, how frequently she does it. And rule number 1, no matter what she does or what she does, you don't want to bring it up.
That's right.
So she wants to still be respected and valued. And at the same time, that same poom poom that she's saying that she wants you to be exclusive with and be monogamous with, it's the same poom poom that she said that when I'm single, I'm gonna fuck who I want.
That's
I don't have
right.
to tell you
And
who
then
it is.
she's
So
giving
it's
it
a
to other people
contradiction
before you.
because it's shame. Just like a man, we feel shame when we're taking care of a woman that we're not committed to, and then that's why you're a trick. That's why you feel taken advantage of. It even hurts more when you actually are devoted to your woman. You love her outside of the bedroom. You love her inside of your home. Most women don't know what that feels like. Most women think that they're valued because they get to spend a night in this bedroom, but they don't get to stay in this house. It's not the same.
Say that again.
Huh?
Say that again.
Yeah, say those last 3 sentences.
Yeah, those
again.
last 3 sentences.
I want to absorb what the
Me
heck
too.
that
Most
is.
women
Yeah.
get confused because they inflate staying in his bedroom as the same as staying in his house, and it's not the same.
That's right.
A woman that's welcome to stay in the home doesn't have to sleep in his bed. She can roam throughout the house because she's welcome.
That's
a woman that's only welcome in his bedroom doesn't get to see the house. She sleeps in the bedroom
course.
and or gets
Oh,
kicked out before she can wake up.
wow.
It's not the same.
So
I like that.
she's actually just a booty call.
Yeah, it's not even just that. You're a body,
Yeah.
literally.
That's right.
A woman that I value you in my home, not my bedroom. And the reason why I value you in my home because you're a part of my life.
Elena, do you think women are truthful about their body count?
Fuck no.
Are you gonna let me talk?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know my mic was muted.
Honestly, to my experience, no, we're not. Because you guys did say something like, I feel like there's a standard that goes on. Like, it's like, if we do tell the truth, then this man is gonna see us as if, like, we're just any other female out here, which is not true. Because one thing about it is that you guys need to understand that people have made mistakes in the past.
Yeah.
But now we're turning a new leaf, you know?
Yeah.
Most men do not believe that a woman, okay, you might have so-and-so body count.
Yeah.
But now I've been single for the past so-and-so years, and I actually been keeping myself to myself. Most men will not believe in that.
All right, so here's my own take on this, right? First of all, men lie, like Blake said,
Facts.
for the reason that he said it. And then women lie for the reason that they do. Because they say it because, trust me, off the bat, if you tell a man your body count, he's going to automatically judge you. That's a fact. So out here, women don't even tell them your body count anyway. Right? If you want to mess up your relationship as a woman with a potential man who want to be with you, just tell him your body count and see how he's going to see you. You're going to mess that relationship up. Don't tell the man your body count. As a man out here, if she says her body count is 5, multiply it by 2 or 3. That's what the body count is.
Multiply it?
Yes.
Are you okay?
Yes. If a woman tells you her body count is 5, take it times 2 is 10.
Please.
That's why I'm advising
not
the
true.
ladies, don't tell a man about your body count
15.
anyway, And as a man, if she tells you, multiply it by 2. That's just my take on
Yeah,
it.
nice.
Yeah.
So for men, if you tell me 5, I'll multiply it times 5.
Well,
Sure, who cares?
Well, I mean, so look,
For
okay.
us, it matters when we stop.
So here's the thing, right?
But it does matter though.
No, it
so-
does, but it's
so-
just different.
Here's the thing. I think the guys are gonna agree with me on this. Body count is one of the double standards we have in this world, and
only one.
and we, in as much as it's not right, it's society. We can't change it, no matter what we do. A man's body count doesn't matter, but a woman's body count matters because we men, we date your past. You women date our future. So you women don't care about our past. You care about our future. And then we men care about your past because no man out here want to be with a pussy which has been run through or a girl who has been with multiple men. Because, yes, I mean, of course, I'm not saying that there's any girl out here you're
care
gonna...
about
No, look,
everything
what
about
I'm
my
saying
man.
is there's no girl out here you're
Yes,
going to
I
see
do. I
that
care about his
haven't...
past.
There's
Hey,
no
bro.
girl out here you're going to see that haven't been with a man, of course. Every girl, you're going to meet a girl that's been with a man before. What counts, right, is the number of people she's been with. And she don't need to tell you. You're going to know. From her character, her behavior, the way she carries herself.
How fast she gave you the
Yeah.
I ain't that special.
You're going to know. That's why I said, if she tells you it's 2,
I'm
multiply it by
learning.
2.
So
It's
watch
4.
this, bro. So look, you know how women be like, some women, most women, be like, oh, it's equality, it's all equal,
Yeah,
body
yeah,
counts, body
yeah.
count. I'm gonna let y'all know, and fellas, this is how you can like debunk that. Oh, we're equal. A body's a body. Women and men can have sex with each other. Look, okay. Say your girl, your woman, has sex with a woman. One,
Yeah.
most men will accept that.
You'll accept her. Yeah.
Oh, we're good. We're equal.
I mean,
body
I'm
count
gonna
don't
accept-
matter.
yeah.
I don't need to know about that.
Yeah.
Let your man say, "Oh, I just fucked one guy.
Yep.
It's just one body.
Yep.
I sucked one dick.
Yep.
I don't do it no more. It was 5 years ago." This is how I can show that.
Yeah.
Oh, that equality shit. That
Yeah.
this is when
Yeah.
people say, "How many bodies is too much for a woman?"
Yeah.
One.
Yep. Just one.
Because
Yeah.
if it was truly equal,
Yep.
equality, equitability, you would accept your man being bi. Most
right.
men, we know that our women probably like women. They twerk on each other. They kiss on each other.
Yep.
But we can't be like, oh, why are you at your homegirl's house at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning?
That's right. Yeah.
And we know that y'all know
Yep.
that y'all do intimate shit. Me and you,
Yep.
we can hang out 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. We don't do that.
Yep.
We're not watching the game in boxers.
Yep.
We're not.
Hell
They'll
yeah.
watch movies
Yep.
and lingerie and call it passion parties.
Yep.
If we did that shit,
That's
we're gay.
That's gay.
So, and
First
I
of
get
all,
it.
a man is not bi anyway.
Yeah, and like
Any
you
man
are
who
what
is
you
bi
are.
is gay.
Like you are what you are,
Any man who's bi is gay.
know what I'm saying?
Anyway, second question.
and that's why. Like,
Do you guys think DNA test? Do you guys think that DNA test should be made mandatory in the United States?
fucking right? Fucking right.
No, but not for the reason you're thinking.
Oh, Blake!
And here's the thing. That's my hey.
Got it. You got
Hey.
to shut up.
Hey, that's my white answer too. Okay.
Yo, clip that.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Okay, that's
Why?
my white answer.
Okay, why?
And it's my white answer because if you nationalize them, I don't want the government having access to my DNA, man.
Okay.
Hey, yo, that's a smart white guy.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, that's right.
That's
right.
a, like-
that's
That was a different white guy.
that's
that
actually
was
smart.
That was like
So
a Jewish lawyer.
okay,
white
so
guy.
what if they make it confidential, right? That okay, this is gonna stay only with the hospital, and the hospitals don't gotta let it out anywhere. Do you think that should be made mandatory?
What would the purpose of that be?
Okay,
fucking kid.
to
Oh.
okay, so it's to assert
okay.
it's to assert paternity, because trust me, right? When this was raised, because I know conversations about this has been going on in conference in Congress or some states for a long time, and that's been on hold because they don't want to make that a thing. Reason is because if they do that, you know, if they do that, right? Yeah. I don't know if I can say this.
1/4.
I don't know if I can say this, but
1/4. Say it.
no, it's gonna be against the government.
Say
though, but-
25%.
Yeah, but so, you know that what they're trying to do is to do away with the nuclear family, right? They don't they don't want to like encourage the nuclear family. They don't want to encourage men and women settling down to form families.
Yeah, we're better off as consumers,
Yes,
dude.
yes.
Just consume products your whole life.
They benefit off of people separating and getting divorced and getting more money from the families and getting kids separated and mentally fucked up and stuff like that, right? So if they do that, it's gonna encourage women to be faithful or not. So right now, right, if a woman gives birth to a child and it's not yours, as long as you sign the birth certificate, you're the father, and you gotta pay the child support, whether you like it or not. That's a fact. So there's a reason I asked that. If you say, trust me, a research was done, right? And then it was said that if they carry out paternity tests, 60% of fathers are not going to be the father to the child. Yeah. Are not going to be the biological father to the kid in the United States, worldwide.
God damn.
Okay, wait, let me ask this
60
then.
is a lot.
So that child is born, right, ideally in a hospital.
Yeah.
And, you know, the mother is going to be there because that's how that works.
Yeah.
If there's no father there to take the paternity test, how are you going to find the father of that child?
Exactly. So, no, I'm asking this question in...
Maureen.
So I'm asking this
Okay.
in situations where the father was there.
It's her fault.
Okay.
Right? No, I'm not...
How you not know who shot up your club?
No, I mean, okay, obviously, women always know, though. Yeah, women
Can't just
always
nut
know.
at you. I gotta get permission on this rape.
Yeah, they always
You
know.
should know who's nutting you.
Yeah, they...
There's a lot of fathers that are not doing their
How
job.
do you not know who's nutting you?
But of course you aren't supposed to know that. But I'm
Yeah.
saying though, he
Why
said,
is
"What
it more
if
than one nigga nutting
what?
you?
No, what if he said, what if the father is not in the hospital? As in, maybe he's at work or something. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, you can actually
No,
come
you
over
get
and...
subpoenaed. You do get subpoenaed, but what he's trying to say is even within that nature, like right now, in most states, women can just put your name on there. Now,
Exactly.
I think Kentucky or
Yeah,
Delaware,
yeah, they can
did
put your
something
name in it,
different
yeah.
To where now they changed the divorce laws,
Yeah.
and they're changing the DNA laws now.
And
in
they all
divorce
favor
laws,
women.
You don't get shit.
And they all favor women.
And now it's
So
dropped
do
down
you
to
guys
25%.
think a lot of women are unfaithful then?
I think most people are. Not just a lot.
No, not
Okay.
not just
I
women.
would say most
people are.
And
Okay.
because this is why I say men, when we lie about body count, we're gonna inflate it.
Yeah.
We're gonna say we get more pussy than we get.
So that's the reason why I was
No
putting this.
niggas gonna say I don't get no pussy. Only time a woman now if you're an attractive man,
Yeah.
you got your shit together, and when you say oh I'm not fucking, you're a liar. Now if you were fat, unattractive, or just unappealing, you say I don't get pussy, she be like oh I see it,
Yeah.
I believe you.
So this is the reason I asked this question because it tied with the first. Now, here's facts for you guys. I don't know if it's with everybody or like he said, right? A lot of people are unfaithful. A lot of people, not just women, men too. You understand? Do you know that there's women out here? Because trust me, if a man is not the father to the child, who's to blame? The woman, right? Because they always know who the dad is. So there's a lot of women here because they are married already, right? And then because the marriage is boring, they go out there and do shit. Now, you as the man is going to automatically assume that, oh, it's your child. And if you mention to your wife that, okay, you want to do a DNA, it's going to be a problem. She's going to be mad. So most women, they do that shit. And then, of course, they just hand over they never even tell you. They just hand over the child to the man like, hey, this is your child. And then that man grows up thinking this is their child, which is not. There's examples of situations which have happened in the black community of, fathers realizing 14, 15 years later that all them 4 kids he's been raising are not his.
Yeah, it's time to get underlined.
You understand, right? So there's situations like that. There's examples like that. I know of examples like that. So that's the reason I asked this question. It's crazy out here. You understand? And the only way to do away with that is to make DNA tests mandatory in the hospital. But
That's why we need Jesus.
But they cannot do that.
God
anyway.
ain't doing DNA.
We need the Lord.
God ain't doing DNA.
No, but God can give you discernment
But they've been cheating since then.
because
Like, he done died for us,
they
came back
never
and
wait
shit,
on the
we still
Lord.
fucking
They
up.
never wait on the Lord.
Okay, if people could, ideally, people should have more spiritual guidance nowadays, no matter what that is.
Yeah.
How are you going to enforce that, though?
Yeah.
You pray.
You can't
No,
walk with
you
him?
can do that,
You
right?
can.
And you can tell people that.
Yeah.
But if we're
How you
talking
gonna
about
enforce
from the
the-
broad
yeah.
spectrum of
You can't.
society, how are you going to make sure that millions of people in America are changing their lives?
You can't.
It's
It's
individual.
tough. It's
Exactly.
tough.
It's impossible.
It's
You can't make
Yeah.
people
I
do it.
feel like okay. I feel like if you're someone that is working on yourself, you don't even need God to really be disciplined. You know what I mean? Like, if you're working on yourself, then you should know that, okay, for one, I should not be out here sleeping with multiple people, because that's just wrong, morally wrong. Like, it's just something that you as a woman that's been working on yourself should be doing. And you as a man too, you should not be out here dating, kissing upon multiple women. Like, no.
Yeah.
I feel like when you get to that high value self, you eliminate a lot of things. Yeah, and you can do that without God. There's a lot of men out here that are disciplined without God. A lot of women out here that are disciplined without God. So let's say you don't need God, okay? But if you want to get up there, then that means a lot of things that you used to do needs to change.
That's right.
Sleeping with multiple men, sleeping with multiple women, all those things need to
I
change.
100% agree with her, because you know, I agree with her 1,000. Because trust me, these are things that you don't even need spirituality to know. Because as a man who's trying to get somewhere, like, okay, simple things like, you know, just keeping your finances in check. Because, you know, dealing with a lot of women, you gotta lose money anyway. Avoiding disease and STDs out here, you know. Exactly, you know. Multiple kids. You know, like, I don't want to call names, but we all know the people who have like 12, 13 kids.
Cardi B and shit?
She's pregnant now, though. She's actually pregnant, and then the guy has another girl who's pregnant with twins.
Oh, he has 6.
That's
6 babies.
Bro, that's for the cameras. That's for the cameras and the financial agreement.
Anyway, yeah. So
That's like crazy work.
I mean, you guys are gonna be shocked out here, right? About the stats which show that in 2025 women cheat more than men right now. Anyway,
Really?
you guys are gonna be shocked.
But even with that, like, when I be listening, it's like most guys don't look like us.
Yeah.
Most guys don't carry themselves like us. Like, even,
Yeah.
and I believe, like, and I'm not even trying to like toot our own horns. I still think it's a challenge for us to possibly just have not even just a genuine relationship, but say you want to do something for fun.
Yeah.
Like, even me, you know, me personally, I have my way, but it's not as easy as motherfuckers
It's not
think.
as easy,
Like, because I got a lot to lose.
Yeah,
like, outside of my health.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, my freedom.
Yep. Your freedom
Like,
and your finances too.
Children.
You know,
Like, I'm like, even with that, like, I don't deal with broke women.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to say like, oh, you're in poverty.
Yeah,
No,
I mean,
if you're not capable of taking care of
care of
yourself,
yeah.
you don't need to get your coochie wet for me.
If you're not capable
got
of paying for a date for me,
yeah, like, or just paying me attention. If you're not, if you are deciding whether there's a life decision, lights, bills, taking care of yourself, washing your ass, and then talking to me on the phone, delete my number. You don't need to be talking to me. So what I'm saying, even
And
with
men
that,
too. You do
no,
not need
men
to
with
be
that,
dating a woman if you're...
a woman should be the, like, and this is my personal,
Let's
a woman
work
should
on
be the last thing
ourselves.
on your list. She should.
Anyway, I mean, amazing conversation. Statistics show in 2025 women cheat more than men.
Yeah, right. Especially black women.
Go find out. Go find out. You're gonna see. Yeah. So I mean, there's multiple reasons to that. There's multiple reasons, and I don't blame. I mean, I blame them. But I get why. Why there's that. I get why.
Don't know their daddy.
Why?
You know, I
Why
get
you
why.
think so?
I mean, we're
They say their mama be faithful
No,
to
give
their
us
pops.
at least
I mean, it's-
one reason.
That's why.
so, man. Okay. There's multiple reasons, but I'm gonna give you just one, which is gonna be mathematical. You're gonna do the math, and then you can answer the question for yourself. As a good-looking girl out here, right? You're looking good. You say you're 6 or 7, you know, or 8 maybe. I'm not talking about 9s or 10s anyway, because 9s or 10s are always gonna cheat anyway. So if you're 6, 7, or 8, you're looking great. If you got guys asking you out on a daily basis, weekly basis, monthly basis, 365 days in a year, can you turn down 1,000 guys? Obviously not. There's 1, 2, 3, or 4 of them that you're gonna actually fall into their hands, and they're gonna crack that nut. So that's the reason. That's just one of the reasons. Anyway, I call it a day. Thank you guys so much for watching. It was an amazing episode. It was an amazing engagement. Go drop your thoughts in the comments. Let us know what you guys think. Drop your ideas. Let us know, man. We are gonna bring in amazing, more engaging, and amusing content for you guys. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, and we're gonna see you guys in the next episode.
And
Thank
check
you guys.
out Blake's music.
Of course.
And especially
Can I
check it out after
monologue
this
on the
video.
outro?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Can I monologue on the outro?
Of course.
All right.
Of course.
So First of all, I want to thank you for having me on.
Of course,
I think there was valuable conversation here, and that's more than a lot of people can say about a lot of fucking podcasts on the internet. Okay,
That's right.
Okay, but I also want to say, like, the popularity of these type of discussions via podcasts has exploded, like, over the past like 3 to 4 years. Whether it's women having their own centric conversations or it's men on Fresh and Fit or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
I watch them too.
And they have
Oh,
OnlyFans models and like some dude with a finance degree. He's like, "Why won't you be my wife?" And she's like, "I don't know." You know? So, but I think like the bottom line for all of this, I talked about how there was kind of like, you know, cultural struggle within people's like romantic perception growing up as a kid that affects your relationships. And that's why there's dynamics in the black community that I will never understand within their romance, right? I think on top of that, for everybody in this country right now, given where the living standard is, it's really fucking hard to build relationships right now because it's hard for men to build a household with the financial resources available. And when you don't have financial resources available, how are you going to build a roadmap as to where your relationship is going? So, like, that's the bottom line I want to put out there if we're having these conversations, because with the way things are going, this shit's going to get harder, and there's going to be more dating podcasts where we're like, who's cheating more? You know, because it is hard. People aren't trusting each other because we don't have a pathway. It's harder to build trust in these relationships. And here we are. We're on a podcast talking about, like, how we're going to make everybody go to church, right? So, like, I just wanted to get that bit in there because I've seen a lot of these podcasts, and that feels like the big underlining truth that we're not talking about.